Hello dear students, welcome to my channel S4 Eduvision by Snehal. I have completed MSc and I am set qualified and educator with 8 years of teaching experience. This channel is specially designed for first year bachelor students from all the streams who have opted for statistics as a subject and also students whose curriculum includes statistics as a compulsory course. I also focus on the students preparing to clear the backlog examination. My mission is to make statistics easy, interesting, and practical by explaining each and every concept in a simple, step by step manner, giving real life examples. So, let's start with the first video. In this video, we are going to cover following topics. First is Introduction to Statistics. Then what is the scope and importance of statistics, and then about statistical organizations. Finally, we will cover on frequently asked questions in exam and also discussed on the upcoming topics in our next video. So let's start. What is statistics? Statistics is the important branch of knowledge and it is devoted to various techniques of collection, presentation, analysis and interpretation of data. It is the science of learning from data. Before we begin, it's important to know that statistics spans for more than 5,000 years. It has evolved from simple record keeping in ancient civilization to modern data science, artificial intelligence, and machine learning. Now, let's see the major contributors who shaped the field of statistics across different centuries. In ancient period, statistics was mainly involving in counting and record keeping for tax, agriculture, military planning, and governance. Also for census and record keeping. Kautilya was the main contributor who described methods to collect data on various fields like population, agriculture, administration. Then ancient Egyptians has conducted census to assess the population, land and taxes. Medieval period administrative records were kept and European kingdoms was maintaining the tax, trade and population records. The 17th century was said to be the beginning of scientific statistics, where various scientists invented and formalized several foundational tools. John Grant was said to be father of vital statistics and demography. Blaise Pascal Perry de Formet has founded the modern probabilities theory. And in 18th century, these methods has become scientific where Jacob Bernoulli, who had made pioneering contribution in law of large numbers, Thomas Bayes in the Bayes theorem, and Pierre-Simon Laplace in Bayesian probability and statistical inference. 19th century laid the foundation of mathematical methods in statistics, where Adolf Quetelet has applied statistics to social science. Carl Friedrich Gauss has introduced normal distribution and least square methods. Then the different techniques and tools of statistics such as correlation, regression, correlation coefficient, chi-square test has been introduced by Galton and Carl Pearson respectively. And then in 20th century, modern statistics has become a scientific tool which was used in research and statistical inference, in experimental designs and decision making. Now, Ronald A. Fisher is the pioneer of statistics who is said to be the father of modern statistics, who has invented ANOVA and experimental designs. Neiman Pearson has developed hypothesis testing and confidence interval for statistical analysis. Prasanta Chandra Mahalanobis is pioneer of statistics in India who introduced large-scale sample surveys. And George Box has given us a time series analysis whose models are used as a systematic approach for modeling and forecasting time series dependent data. Now let's step into the 21st century where statistics has become the backbone of data-driven world. Statistics has entered a new age driven by digital revolution, big data, artificial intelligence and global collaboration with help of modern tools and technologies such as R, Python, SAS and so on. So now the vision of our future is to transform data into knowledge and knowledge into better decision for a smarter, healthier and more equitable world. Now that we have explored the history and evolution of statistics, let's move on to its scope and importance. As statistics is not confined to mathematics alone, but it plays a vital role in almost every field of study and every aspect of our daily lives. In education, statistics helps to evaluate students' performance, improve teaching methods, and plan educational policies. In medical and health, statistics is used to conduct clinical trials, diagnose disease, and to evaluate the treatment effectively. In agriculture, statistics helps to improve crop yield for soil analysis and to measure weather forecasting. In banking and finance, statistics assist for risk analysis, measures investment decision, and for financial forecasting. In industry and business, statistics can be used for demand forecasting, for production planning, for quality control analysis. In social science, statistics helps to study population, literacy, employment rate, and to study social behavior. In economics, statistics assist to study national income, inflation rate, unemployment rate. In government and administration, statistics is used for census, calculation, policy, and budgeting making. And in insurance, it calculates the premium risk and life expectancy. Now that we have seen how statistics is applied across various fields, let's explore the organizations that collect, process, analyze, and publish statistical data for decision making, policy formulation, research, and development. Now let's understand the different types of statistical organizations based on their scope and functions. Government statistical organizations. First is Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation, which is the main government body responsible for statistical work in India. CSO, it coordinates statistical activities and prepare national income statistics. NSSO conducts large-scale sample survey on employment, consumption, and socio-economic conditions. NSO, it collects, process, publish official statistics in India. ISI contributes to development of modern statistics in areas like research, economic planning, sample survey. And RBI, they publish monetary and banking statistics. Registrar General and Census Commissioner of India responsible for conducting census of India. Now, international statistical organizations. The first is United Nations Statistical Division, who develops and promote international statistical standards. They coordinate global data collection and support to countries in strengthening their national statistical systems. World Bank. collect, standardize, and share the development statistics, which helps countries to measure progress, design policies, and compare economics globally. IMF, it promotes the global financial stability by providing financial assistance, technical support to its member countries. WHO leads global health efforts by coordinating international response, setting standards, and supporting the countries to improve public health and fight disease. Next is private and research organizations, where market research companies provide data driven insights into consumer behavior, industries, and global trends. NGOs, they work independently to address the social, economic, environmental issues by providing service, advocacy, and community support. Academic institutions, they advance knowledge by providing education, conducting research, and fostering innovation for societal development. As we have learned each topic, keep thinking about the questions an examiner might ask. This approach will help you understand concepts more deeply and prepare effectively for your examinations. So you can say define statistics with real life examples, discuss the importance of statistics as a science, discuss or describe or what is the role of statistics in particular field, say business, sociology, medical, then enumerate or explain the role of different contributors, write a brief note or explain the contributions of various organizations in the field of statistics. So before we conclude, let's take a look at what's coming up in the next video. These concepts form the foundation of statistics and are essential for solving statistical problems accurately. So we are going to discuss on what do we mean by data, what are its characteristics, what are different type of variables, different type of scales which are used to measure different type of data. Thank you students for watching. I hope this lecture helped you to build a strong foundation in statistics. Keep learning, keep practicing, and remember, understanding concept is the key to success. So best of luck with your studies. And if you found this video helpful, please like, share and subscribe to support the channel. New videos will be uploaded 2 to 3 times a week. See you in the next lecture. Until then, stay curious, stay motivated, and keep exploring the fascinating world of statistics. Thank you, and see you soon.